What is up, guys? We are facing Thanos on expert mode playing as Thor right here, and we have a justice deck right here for Thor called Thor the Thoring Machine, and this was a custom deck request from one of my channel members, Alexis, so I'll give a huge shout out to him. Thank you so much for your support, and I'm really excited to try this out. So he requested I build a justice deck here for Thor using this new card from Shuri's Hero Pack called Infiltration. It's a one-cost event as a hero action. We can choose a number from 1 to 5. Discard that many number of cards from the top of the counter deck and remove one threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. Put one minion discarded this way into play engaged with you. So if we get no minions, then we don't have to get any minions. If we do get one, then we can trigger Thor's hero ability have at the end, draw 2 cards each time you engage a minion. So it's a really powerful card with Thor here, which can Thor for 5. And Thor does not have the best Thor, so this will really help us out. So in this deck right here to synergize, we have 4 player side schemes here, especially the specialized training, because it's going to come with 5 threat, and Thor can Thor it out in one go with infiltration if we get it. And the main strategy of playing Thor decks is to try to get set up as quickly as possible and get his God of Thunders, the Couldn't Carry, the Avengers Mansion, the Helicarrier, get all that stuff out as soon as possible to mitigate his hand size here of only 4 in hero form and only 5 in his alter ego here, right? So when we play Thor, we want to do that, and infiltration will help us build our economy by triggering have a D to draw more cards to pay for our big cards, but we can also Thor out our player settings as well. So that's the big combo with this deck. Our allies, we have Blindfold, Great War. He's one of the best allies with Thor just because he's free to play and he can Thor for 2. We have Vivian to blank out Loki. We have Gambit here to help us look at the encounter deck, Nick Fury, and Professor X as just some staples. The 3 basic doubles right here: Avengers Mansion, Helicarrier, Couldn't Carry as our resource cards. Under surveillance, so we can put on the main scheme to increase our threat threshold for allowing us to flip down. 2 copies of Luminous Stamina, 2 copies of Godlike Stamina. The Face of Pastor, a really good card for Thor as well, one way or another, because we can easily defeat it with our infiltration, and also the raft right here. So yeah, we have some new cards from Shuri's Hero Pack, and then we have some old cards as well, and we'll see how this goes with Thor. So let's shuffle up our player deck, and we're gonna go ahead and get this scenario set up. And Thanos is actually a really rough matchup for Thor because all the minions, we are playing with the recommended mods, and the minions here, the Black Order, are pretty tough actually. Or is it? I think it's actually the children of Thanos, but they're all elite minions there, and they all have very nasty effects where basically or not nasty effects, but they're all just like tough to beat. So whenever we get them with Habit, we can draw 2 cards, but then they're pretty difficult to take down. Some of them have like high attack stats, high scheme stats. Ebony Maw has like villainous. So yeah, it's not the best matchup for a minion summoning hero like Thor, but we'll see how it goes here. I think we might be able to pull this off, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're all shuffled up here with our player deck. Let's go ahead and get this scenario set up. So for this scenario here, Thanos will come in with the Infinity Gauntlet. It's a permanent attachment, so we can never get rid of it. We can't get rid of the helmet. That's not permanent, but the gauntlet is permanent. So he has +1 scheme, +1 attack on Thanos. And then each time a villain activates, we resolve special of all Infinity Stones in play. If there are no stones in play, then we flip the top card of the stone deck and put it into play. And we're going to shuffle up and create the Infinity Stone deck right here. So shuffle up these 6 stones. And we're just going to create the stone deck. And then, yeah, we shuffled up here. And that's going to be the setup here for all of that. Okay, so main scheme stage 1B. When review, we put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, and then search the encounter deck for the Sanctuary side scheme, and then reveal it. So top card of the Stone deck right here will come into play, which is going to be the Power Stone. The special here is you are stunned, so it just comes into play. The special does not trigger until after Thanos activates as a force response with the Infinity Gauntlet. Let's set the Infinity Stone deck right here next to the encounter deck. And then, okay, so we did that, and then we reviewed the Sanctuary side scheme right here with Hinder 1 +3, so it's coming with 4 threat. While the side schemes in play, Thanos cannot take damage, so we have to clear this off in order to do damage to Thanos. If this hits 12, it's going to advance to the next main scheme, and Thanos will snap and eradicate half our deck. So we don't want to let that happen. Thanos comes in with Stalwart and Toughness, so let's give him a tough stats card. And then his one reviewed is to search the encounter and discard file for Thanos' helmet and reveal it. So we already have his helmet right here. And it's an attachment where basically Thanos would just have Retaliate 1. As a hero response, after we make a basic attack against Thanos, we can spend a mental and physical to discard that card. But yeah, that would just be right there. So yeah, I think we're pretty much all set up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we do start off in our alter ego as Thor. And we'll be right up here as Odinson. All right, we'll see what happens, guys. All right, I'll shuffle it up. We're going to draw up to our hands here 5 in alter ego, and let's see what we get. Ooh, we got Infiltration, so I really want a player's side scheme. Ooh, we can get this, and then clear it off with Infiltration to really boost our economy here. Definitely on that. We definitely want this. I think Blindfold's good here as well. I don't think we Defender because we have the Infiltration, which will maybe get us a minion, right? I don't know if I want. I mean, I feel we have no card draw here. Let's mulligan the defender 9 rounds. Draw one more card back up to 5. Okay. Ooh, we got Asgard. Okay. So we are starting now. Let's go ahead and use our action in Alter Ego, Worthy. Once per round, we can search our deck and discard pile for the Mjolnir upgrade. Add to your hand. Let's get Mjolnir. Add that straight to our hand. It was at the bottom of the deck. And we're going to shuffle up our deck here. So hopefully we can draw into some economy cards. If we don't, it's okay because we can always play Asgard as our big support. But I would prefer something like a God of Thunder or like a Research Generator. Yeah, but whatever we get, it's fine. All right, shuffle up. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I think we're going to flip up here immediately to hero form, and we're going to play the one way or another. So the zero cost event, hero action. We search the encounter deck for a side scheme, reveal the side scheme, and then we can draw 3 cards. So we're going to play this for free because it's 0 cost. Let's look through here. We're going to get a side scheme. This one, if we defeat it, we get encounter card. Don't want that one. I think we do the... Oh, let's do that. What you call it? The Titan's Throne. Actually, or should I do the Black Order? Let's do the Titan's Throne here. So we have the size coming into play. The one defeated is to choose this card in Infinity Stone in play, which is currently just a Power Stone. Coming in here with 2 per player threat and an acceleration. So shuffle the encounter deck, and we're going to put 2 threat on here. All right, and then now we can resolve the one way or another after revealing that side scheme, and we can draw 3 cards. And I'm still hoping for a player's side scheme here. Hold on, hope, because we clear right away with that infiltration. All right, so let's draw 3 here with the one way or another. 1, 2. Oh man, that's all 3 defenders. Not exactly what we're looking for. Do I clear off Sanctuary right now? I mean, I feel we might as well, because Blindfold can always clear out the Titan's Throne. So I think we just clear out the Sanctuary here. Do I want to? I think I infiltration this. And I can always defend it if I want to get a minion for sure. I don't know if we want to be that volatile, but let's go and do it. We're going to use this as a resource to play infiltration. So the hero action, Thor. Choose a number from 1 to 5. We're going to choose 5. Discard that many cards from the top encounter deck, and remove 1/3 from a scheme for each card discarded this way. We're going to pick Sanctuary as our scheme. We're going to thwart that out with infiltration. 5 cards here. Ooh, we already got minions. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one of the minions that we discard, we have to put in play, engage with us. Let's get Ebony Maul, because Super Giant has Quick Strike. So Ebony Maul comes into play, engage with us, and we discard all of these cards, and we can take 5 threat off the scheme. So a couple things will happen here. So when we engage Ebony Maul with Thor's hero ability, have ID, after you engage him, draw 2 cards in the once per phase. So one time right now, we can draw 2 cards during the hero phase. Still no build out cards. Okay, now infiltration will take 5 threat off of Sanctuary, clearing this off entirely. And then this will go into victory display, get removed from the game. We're not going to trigger the 1 defeat effect here because we don't have to. We can spend physical resources to do damage to Thanos. I don't want to do that. We just want to hold on to everything in our hand. All right, so that resolves that. And then that resolves infiltration. Okay, a little bit unfortunate that we didn't get anything other than Asgard. So I could play Asgard. I could play Blindfold. I could also play the Raft if I wanted to. We're not going to be able to kill Ebony Maul here, unfortunately. Blindfold can help us scry, and we can look at the top. Yeah, we've got a research generator. We could use it right away and possibly play like a limited stamina, right? But we got Asgard instead, which is not my favorite one. All right, let's go ahead and I think we just do Blindfold, Asgard, and then hold on to one thing, which will probably be the Raft, I think, or Defender, or Mjolnir. Let's do the Raft. All right, we'll use 3 resources right here, so we can play Asgard. It's a 3 cost support. You get +1 hand size. So now we have a regular hand size of a normal hero, hand size of 5 in hero form now, and now hand size of 6 in Alter Ego. So got that down. Then we're going to use 3 resources here, so we can play Blindfold. The 3 cost ally, whenever she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1 and put the rest back in the same order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. So the... Oh man, okay, so I take... Oh man, this would be the encounter card if I... Oh, okay. We have to get an Assault as our encounter card. Is there a way for me to get I Am Inevitable as an encounter card? There isn't, huh? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't really want any of this stuff to be happening, right? Because if we get this as an encounter card, after we clear it off, we have to get a face down encounter card. And I really don't want to do that. So if we want to get the full effect here, I think what we do is we take these 2 as encounter cards next turn, We get the item inevitable. No, this would be the boost. So okay. There is a way for us to do this. So we'll discard Odin's Anger with Blindfold's ability. Our boost will be the Assault, so we just take Thanos' hit to the face. And then, oh wait, no, sorry guys, I forgot. Ebony has Villainous. That will actually help us out. Okay, so Thanos hits, Blindfold blocks. Ebony has Villainous, boost of 0. Then we discard Tribute and we get Iron Inevitable as our encounter card. Okay, that'll work out. I forgot Ebony Maw. It's gonna actually help us out here. So that's a pretty chill encounter card to get. And we put everything else back on top in the same order. Okay, and then Blindfold's going to Thor for 2, clear off the Titan's throne here. So when we defeat the side scheme, we can trade the one defeated and discard an Infinity Stone in play. Let's discard the Power Stone. So that just goes in the discard power. Let's put it behind there. And then Thor will swing for 2 on Ebony Maw, put some damage on him, and that will, and Blindfold should take constant damage for thwarting, and that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to 5 thanks to Asgard. Hold on to Raft here. We got the mansion last turn. That would be really nice. Oh, I should have taken the stun because the god got light stamina too. Oh, sorry guys. I should have 14 hit points. So I'm too used to setting at 10, but Thor has 14 here. He's a beefy hero. Okay, that's gonna end our turn here. So Thanos' turn, he's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us. We're gonna have Blindfold Exhaust to defend. He's in with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a boost here. It's gonna be 5, 6. Takes out Blindfold. Then he's going to trigger the ability of all stones in play with the Infinity Gauntlet. There are no stones in play, so we flip the top card of the stone deck put into play, which is the Mind Stone here, which would confuse us if it activates. Eddie Maw is going to attack us here. Here's Villainous. Let's just take the attack. He gets a boost of 0, so just 1 damage on Thor. Not bad at all. We drop down 13 life. And then we get 1 face down counter card, which is I'm Inevitable. Give Thanos a face down boost card, so he's going to get a boost card here next time he activates. All right, and then it's back over to our turn. So I think we actually just play the mansion here and do nothing else. We're going to take a big hit here. That's fine. Let's use 4 resources here. We're going to play the Avengers Mansion. And we're going to exhaust the draw card. Yeah, we just had a really bad first turn there, I think, because we weren't able to get anything set up except for the Asgard, which is not what I'm looking for with Thor. We'll exhaust, swing for 2 on Ebony Maw, put another 2 damage on him. And this might hurt. Should I flip down? No, we're going to stay up here. We're going to take some damage. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to your hands of 5 thanks to Asgard and see what we get. We're getting some resource cards out, at least, but we'll see. We got Nick Fury here, but if I play him, I lose everything else, unless I mansion. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's his turn. He's going to add 1 to the main, goes up 2. He's going to attack us. He has this boost. He gets another boost here. I just take the hit to the face. He's hit with a base of 4, 5, 6, 7. And this card top card, then stone deck applies boost icons. Oof. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on Thor. Brings us from 13 down to 4. Oof. Okay. Then this Infinity Gauntlet trigger. So discard this and you get confused with the Mind Stone's ability. So we're confused now. And Ebony Maw's gonna hit us with 1. Let's take it. The boost card is 1. So 2 damage. Brings us from 4 down to 2. And we get that 1 face down counter card here. Is Corvus Glaive. Ooh, a minion with Vitality and Toughness. So when we engage a minion, we can have at D and draw 2 cards. All right, that's our saving grace there. Maybe we bounce back in this game. Let's exhaust the Avengers Mansion to draw a card when our turn begins. Ooh, we got Face to Pass here as well. If I ramp up, I get Loki. We haven't seen Vivian yet. So we have at D, it's once per phase. We just drew cards during the villain phase. We can now draw cards during the player phase if I Face to Pass. I think I do. Yeah, I think we want that ready. Okay, let's go ahead and... Do I thwart? No, we're not playing Infiltration here, right? Yeah, because we have Face to Pass. And we have some good thwarters here. I don't know if we're going to use that thwarting ability. We could Godlight Stamina in the future. Let's swing for 2. That'll take out Ebony Maw finally, so he's defeated. Alright, goes over here. And we're going to play Face to Pass. So max 1 per deck, 0 cost event. Search the encounter deck, discard power, and sets the area for your Nemesis minion. That's going to be Loki. And then review him. So he comes into play here. Then we can ready up your hero and draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase and remove this card from the game. So we draw 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Then with have at D, we engage a minion, which is Loki. So we can draw 2 more cards, and I remove the face from pass from the game. Okay. And then Loki has a force interrupt. Whenever he will be defeated, we discard the top card, then counter. And then if it's a treacher, we heal all damage from Loki instead. So we can't defeat him that way. But we have, how many cards? We have 12 cards in our hand right now. So that's pretty bonkers. No Vivian, though. I think I stay up in hero form because I'm just gonna play Thor's helmet. Let's see here. I think we want to play Nick Fury. Let's go ahead and nick and draw more cards first. We'll use 4 resources right here. Crazy turn with Thor, so we can play Nick Fury because they're not getting the God Thunders. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. There is a God Thunder. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Let's use a double resource here so we can play the God Thunder. 2 cost upgrade. We can exhaust as a hero resource to generate an energy resource. Now we got our economy set up here with Asgard and 2 resource generators with the mansion and the God Thunder. And then let's think. I don't flip down yet. I want to hold on to this for when I do want to flip down. I'm not sure this is the turn that we infiltrate to get out. Actually, all the minions are kind of gone, but I can't have ID again this turn, so I feel like it's not worth it to do that. I think what we do is we play Grant Ward, we play Sif, and then yeah, we're not gonna play a side scheme here because I just wasn't able to get the side scheme with the infiltration in hand before we already have IDs, right? That's the big combo that we want to do. So we'll probably do it during the second deck pass. So we just play Sif, play our helmet, play Grant Ward, and we try to kill Corvus Glaive here. Someone will have to take retaliate. It'll probably just be Thor, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think we're set up well enough. Okay, let's have Nick Fury swing for 2 on Corvus Glaive, knock off his tough stats card. Then Nick will take a retaliate from Corvus Glaive and then a consequential damage. So 2 damage on Nick Fury. Then we're gonna use God Thunder generate energy resource. This would be 3 more for a total of 4. Wait, sorry guys. We're gonna activate first. Thor will swing for 2 on Corvus Glaive. Now we're gonna exhaust God Thunder, spend 3 resources for a total of 4. So we can play Lady Sif here. Whenever she enters play, we can ready Thor or Odinson. Let's ready Thor back up. And she'll be readied up, Lady Sif. Alright, Thor is going to swing for 2, take out Corvus Glaive here. So he is defeated. We won't take the retaliate. Wait, we should have taken 1 retaliate whenever we first hit him. Sorry, yeah. So we drop down 1 life. And we won't take retaliate whenever we defeat him because he's defeated and he can't retaliate. Alright. Then we're going to use 2 resources here. So we can play Thor's helmet. 2 cost upgrade. We get plus 5 hit points. So let's get up to 6 life here. Staying alive. And then we're also going to play Grant Ward here. So it's a 0 cost ally, and he cannot defend. But after you review a treachery, we have to spend or we can spend a mental if we don't want to take damage equal to his attack and move from the game. So we probably want to do that, which hopefully we draw into one because I don't have the Clinching in play yet. And I don't think I even hit Loki here. Actually, I might as well, huh? Let's have Lady Sif Thort for 2 from the main. Drop that, clear that off. She'll take a consequential damage. And then Grant Ward is going to swing for 2 on Loki. And then Grant Ward will take a consequential damage. So hopefully I can draw into Vivian here because our deck is getting pretty low. That's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Holding on to the Under Surveillance in our hand so we can flip down next turn. Because Thanos is star anyway, so we can't confuse him. And we're going to draw back up to our hands. That's a 5 thanks to Asgard. Okay, ooh, we got Vivian. So we can kill Loki here. Or we show empathy him. Oh, man, he's not the best guy to show empathy here because we already put damage on him. I wish I did not put damage on him because now he'll keep that damage, right? Yeah, we can see. All right, I mean, we might be able to do that. Oh, we can immediately flip him. Actually, that we probably just do that, actually. Okay, it's Thanos' turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend him with Nick Fury. He's hitting with a base of 4. Gets a face-down boost card, which is 1. So 5 damage takes out Nick. Then Thanos will trigger the Infinity Gauntlet after he activates, so we get the top card of the Stone deck, which is a Soul Stone coming into play. Loki's going to hit us here for 2. Let's take it. We drop from 6 down 4. Then we get dealt 1 face down encounter card. Blood Despair. Each minion engaged with the player activates. Each player who's not engaged with the minion, so we are already engaged with Loki, so we don't do anything else. Oh, that would be nice to get though, but each minion would just activate. Okay, so Loki's going to attack us here for 2. Yeah, just take it. Okay. Oh, and then with the Grant Ward. Oh, the only mental is Vivian. That's fine. We don't need a blank Loki's. Okay, so Loki's gonna hit us here for 2. We drop 4 down to 2. And then with Grant Ward's ability here, it's a force interrupt, so we have to, or force response, so we have to do this. After you review a treachery, this is a treachery. We have to spend a mental or take damage equal to Grant Ward's attack and move from the game. That will kill me. So we're gonna spend the mental resource here with Vivian and lose her. All right. It's backward to our turn. Let's go ahead and play this player's side scheme. Actually, first let's Avengers Nation draw a card. We got X. Let's go ahead and play this player's side scheme. Show of Empathy. It is a 0 cost side scheme. has a victory keyword, so it gets removed again whenever we clear it off. When threat is removed from this scheme, it comes with 6 threat. Place that threat on a non-elite minion. Loki is non-elite. If that that minion has threat on it equal or greater to its remaining hit points, add this card to victory split and set aside copy of redemption to that minion. So this comes with 6 threat right here, right? We're going to immediately exhaust Grant Ward and Thor for 2. That will move 2 of the 6 threat here over to Loki. Then he has threat on him equal to his remaining hit points or more, because he has 2 remaining life because we have 2 damage on him. So this gets removed from the game. And then we grab our redemption card here. So linked. Victory display, take control of attachment and treat as a redeemed ally with the blank text box. Oh yeah, so its Thor is equal to its scheme and it takes 1 constant damage after Thor attacks. So now Loki here, the brother of Thor, coming back to our side now. He's a non-elite minion, so we can't grab him, and now he's our ally with 2 remaining life because he has 2 damage on him, and he has 2 Thor to attack. Okay, that is really cool. I really like this lineup right here. Thor and Loki working together, and with Sif as well. Okay, so we got that set up. And then I think what I do is just flip down because we need to heal. Is there any way I play the helicarrier? Yeah, we actually go helicarrier here, and then we Mjolnir, and then we play the under surveillance. So let's exhaust Godwin as a hero resource. Generates energy, 2 more for a total of 3. So we can play our helicarrier. This is a 3 cost support. Let's put this over here. Okay, so 3 cost support. We can exhaust it to reduce the cost of next card that we play by 1. So we got this in play now. And then we got that there. Okay, then we're gonna flip down here to Alter Ego. We're gonna use our action here, Worthy. Search your deck in this cup pile for Mjolnir. Add to your hand. Let's grab Mjolnir. Where is it? So we add this to our hand. Then we can exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So now under surveillance is just 1 cost. This would be a resource right here to play under surveillance. Attached to the main scheme. This will increase the target threat value of the main scheme by 4. So instead of it advancing at 12, it's going to advance at 16 now. So that's going to be really good for us. And we're going to exhaust and heal by 4. Brings from 2 back up to 6. Okay, so this is our big turn that we can bounce back. But ooh, we deck out, which is a little bit unfortunate. And I forgot to give a consequential damage to Grant War for Thor in that side scheme. I think we keep Sif here and we don't do anything else. Yeah, that's going to turn this right back up. And Loki should be readied up because he's our ally now. All right, and then we'll draw back up to 5. Or 6 goes with Asgard. We're going to deck out, so we get dealt face on counter card. Then we'll shuffle over discard pile back into the deck. Okay, that was an okay deck pass. We just need to heal more. This would be a bad turn to get exhaustion. So hopefully we don't get that. Yeah, Lady Sif can't raise again. I would like to get back to 10 life, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna shuffle up, and we'll draw 1 more card because we have hands up to 6. Dance to Asgard. Godlike Stand will get rid of that Confuse, which should be really good. Okay, and we have Mentos for Grant Ward. Probably the Lightning Strike goes here. Hopefully we don't have to spend a Quinn carry though, but we'll see what happens. All right, it is Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. Goes up to 2. He is going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego with a base of 2 plus 1. So scheme with the base of 3 gets a boost of 1. So he schemes for 4. The man will go up to 6 out of 16. Then he's going to trigger the Soul Stone. We give him a face on counter card and heal 3 damage from him. He's at full life, so nothing else happens. Then we discard it. All right. So it has a boost here. And then he's going to deal with the face on counter card for a total of 2. First in counter card here, it's a Treachery. Inside 1, so we put 1 threat on the main. One of you give Thanos a tough stats card if you can't place 2 threat on the main scheme. We can't, so we have to put 2 more threat on the main scheme. And after we resolve a Treachery with Grant Ward's ability, we have to choose. We're going to spend a mental resource right here, so we don't have to discard him and take damage equal to his attack. Please don't be a Treachery. Last encounter card. It's a Treachery. Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, we just carve from the encounter deck until we get a side scheme and then reveal it. So we're just going to mill here until we get a side scheme. We got Tribute. Coming with 2 per player threat and a Crisis. So we can't remove that from the man while that's in play. And then that resolves Master Plan. And then with the spend a mental Grand War again, we're going to toss the Quinn carry here because we can build support it back into play. I need to, yeah, I mean, we want Grand War to activate 1 more time and it just get discarded. And then for the rest of this game, we can Quinn carry him. All right, that is going to end the encounter phase there. And we should be right up as Thor, right? That was the big thing. All right, let's go ahead and play the Godlight Stamina here. Play only if your identity has an Asgard trait, which we do have in Alter Ego and Hero form. Action, heal 2 damage from your identity, and you may discard a stats card. Let's discard this Confuse here, and we also heal 2. So go from 6 up to 8, and we're going to exhaust, heal by 4, but it goes from 8 back up to 12 now. Okay, so we're really regaining back some life after we took a heavy blow from Thanos. Let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card, a double. So we could play this and then just gambit here. I think we just hold on to these doubles. And our allies help us thwart. Yeah, let's flip up here to hero form. We are. Oh, wait, sorry guys. Before we flip up, do I Mjolnir? We're gonna worthy here actually. So we're gonna search our deck in this kappa for Mjolnir, and it adds to our hand. I think we just played here. Where's Mjolnir? So add that to our hand, and I shuffle up. Oh yeah, the Reality Stone might be coming, and then we can discard the Mjolnir with that. That's a great target for that. All right, so we got that, and now we're gonna flip up to hero form. Grant Ward's going to exhaust door for 2, clear off tribute. When a side scheme is defeated, we do the player who defeated it face on counter card, so we're getting a counter card here. Grant Ward take a cost for damage, and he's going to get discarded. So he's gone. All right. Then we want to use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of this card played by 1. God Thunder will generate a resource, so we can play the God of Thunder here. The hero resource being exhausted to generate another energy resource. So now we have 2 of them in play. So we're almost set up here. We just need the Quincarrier for that wild. Would be really good. So we've got another God of Thunder here. All right. Oh, I should have played Gambit before we looked at this. Dang it. That's fine. Let's exhaust the God Thunder, generate energy resource. This would be a double for a total of 3, so we can play Gambit. Whenever Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and tuck 1 underneath them so only the boost is available. Ooh, we got a big minion. We're not decking out, so we might as well just grab the minion. Thanos will get a boost here. It's going to be 0. And then the advance would be an encounter card, right? Yeah, if Gambit grabs this, I think that's fine. What else do we have? Oh, nothing else here. Yeah, I want Gambit to have stats. So we'll put this back on this order, and then we'll get this as a card tucked under Gambit. So now Gambit has 3 Thor, 3 attack equal to the boost icons on the card tucked underneath them, which is Black Dwarf here. Okay, we're not really getting much have at this game just because there's not a lot of minions for Thanos. But we gotta do some thwarting here. So Gambit's gonna Thor for 3 from the main. Sif will Thor for 2. Loki will Thor for 2 for a total of 7. Drops it back down to 2 here. So allies help in thwart, and then they'll all take consequential damage. So 1 on Gambit, 1 more on Sif, and then 1 on our brother Loki here. Okay, and then we're going to use a double here to play Mjolnir. It's a 1 cost upgrade. We now get +1 attack, and we gain the aerial trait. That will end our turn. Let's write it back up. All right, we're going to draw back up to 5 thanks to Asgard. And we're doing decent here. Ooh, blindfold. It's going to be good here. Superpower training. I don't think... Oh, we got our upgrades in play already, right? I really wanted to... yeah, I want the build support now. That's what we're looking for. The raft could be good to help us get a constant influx of minions. All right, that was the turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3. He's going to hit us here. We're going to have Lady Sif jumping away for Thor. He's hitting with a base of 4. He has this boost. He gets another boost here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Lady Sif. Takes her out. Okay. Then we could, he's going to flip the stone, which is the Reality Stone. Okay, so when it activates here, we'll discard Mjolnir. We dub face on counter card for a total of 2. First one is the Mad Titan. Put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Oh, snap. Okay. So we put the top card here into play. Oh, this is actually... Ooh, do we lose this? We'll see. Like the main scheme, I mean. Okay, so we put that into play, and then Thanos decks out the Stone deck. So whenever that happens with his force response, well, first we shuffle the Infinity Stone deck discard power back into the deck and recreate it here. And as a force response, after the Infinity Stone deck runs out, we give Thanos a face down boost card. So he's going to get a boost here. He's going to get a boost here. And then, wait, what's going on? Put the top card of Infinity Stone deck into play. That's our encounter card. Oh, yeah, so now we have the advance here. Oh, man. Okay. So we did that. Then Thanos will get an advance. He's going to scheme here. He has this boost. He gets another boost. So he's scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man goes up to 8. And then after he activates the Infinity Gun, will trigger all the stones in play. So Time Stone here is discard top 4 cards of your deck. Place the build support. That's fine. Place 1 threat on the main scene for each different card to discard. We have 2 player side schemes and 2 events, so 2 threat goes on the main it goes from 8 up to 10, which is actually fine. Okay, then we discard it, and we also trigger discard an ally upgrade support control. Let's discard Mjolnir here, because we can always grab back with Worthy. Okay, so no Quincare again for this deck pass, unfortunately. That is going to end our turn, or Thanos' turn. Yeah, we did everything. Okay, so it's back over to us. Definitely want to blindfold here. Let's Avengers Mansion first and draw a card. I don't think Superpower Train does anything here, right? It can grab Mjolnir. Not really a point doing that. We can get rid of the helmet and blindfold. Okay, let's see. Helmet is okay. Let's go ahead and exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost and spell by 1. So blindfold's 2 costs. 2 God Thunders will pay for blindfold here. Whenever blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the counter deck. Discard 1 and put the rest back in the same order. Okay, are we decking out? We're not decking out. We have a minion here. There's no way for me to get it as an encounter card to have at the, is there? Yeah, there's no way for us to manipulate that because blindfold can't change the order. So if this is the boost, discard ally. That is not a good boost. We probably discard that. We get this is boost. Shadow Pass as an encounter card. It will surge, and then it will shuffle the cards in there. I would love to get a Frost Giant. Do we take the risk there and do that? I think we do because I really don't want this as a boost, right? We discard an ally upgrade control. So yeah, we're gonna take Shadow Pass here as our boost, and hopefully it goes well. We have a chance of getting the overkill here, or a Frost Giant, or that sides game. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we play Blindfold. She did her thing. She discarded 1, and we know that her card's there. Gamble with Thor 3, Blindfold Thor 2 from the main. That would be 5 threat. Drops down to 5. They'll both take a cost 4 damage. So 1 on Gambit, 1 on Blindfold. And then what do we do here? Could attack, get rid of the helmet, but then it might come right back. The raft is not very good here. We could limit his stamina. I could play X, which can ready up Gambit. That doesn't do anything. This card, yeah, because Thanos is stalwart, so it doesn't really do anything. But I kind of want X to block for us. I have to stay in hero form in case we can have a D, because I want to do that. Do I lose Loki here, guys? That's sad though. That's my brother. I mean, we had to lose him at some point. I would like to get the main down 0. Yeah, I think we actually do that. Let's hold on to limitless stamina. We're gonna have Loki Thor for 2 from the main, drops from 5 down to 3. Yeah, he'll take constant damage and he'll lead play. So sad Loki. Okay, then with the redemption, it has vigil keyword, so it gets removed from the game. And then I think Loki just gets defeated here. Take control, it's a redeem ally. Yeah, so Loki just gets defeated here. Okay, and this is removed from the game with the victory keyword. All right, then we're going to use 3 resources here. We'll play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to write up an X-Men character. Let's write up Gambit, doesn't matter. Then X will exhaust Thor for 3, clear off the main. He'll take a consequential. And that, Thor will swing for 2 on, he's retaliate. I messed that up. Okay, we're just going to end our turn. Let's right back up. No point taking an empty retaliate there. Okay, we're going to hold on to limit stamina, draw back up to hands to 5. And what was I looking for? I don't remember what I wanted to get. All right, Thanos' turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us here. X will defend. This will be the boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes out Professor X. Then after he activates, he's going to flip the top card of the stone deck. Okay, Power Stone, which would stun us. Then we get a encounter card, which is Shadow the Past. So it says review your set aside Nemesis minion and your Nemesis cards here. So these 4 cards here. And then, we have to review the side scan. I forgot. Okay, so place 1 additional threat on here for each Asgard card in play. And it's going to have 2 initial threat. The Asgard cards are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 2. So 7th are on there. I don't think we even clear it off anymore. And then we shuffle these 3 cards into the encounter deck here. Okay, so the super unfortunate thing is that with the Shadow of the Past, it says here, if your Nemesis does not enter play this way, and it says it has to be put into play from your set-aside area. We don't have Loki in the set-aside area. He's in the discard pile, so he can't enter play this way. So Shadow Pass will surge, and we're going to get, okay, we got a Frost Giant. We'll get into a Frost Giant here. So that will resolve Shadow Pass. Frost Giant is a minion with toughness, but with Thor, when we engage a minion, we can have a D and draw 2 cards. So One of the few times we can have at the actually we can infiltration right now. Get the other frost giant, clear off family feud. What a play, right? Yeah, that's a pretty crazy play. I think we do that, and we can have at the again. Okay, so that resolves Thanos' turns backward to our turn. Let's mansion, draw a card. We're going to use a resource here to play infiltration. So here, action Thor, choose a number from 1 to 5. Oh, we can only discard 3. Dang it, that's fine. So we'll do all 3 here, and then we discard all these cards, and then we put a minion in play engage with you. That's going to be Frost Giant, and then remove a threat from a scheme for each minion discarded, or for each card discarded. We discard 3, so 3 off of here drops from 7 down to 4. Dang it, that would be great. We could do 5 there. Okay, so we deck out the encounter deck. Thanos will get a permanent celebration token on the main scheme now. And then we're going to shuffle up the encounter deck back into the discard pile. And with Habit these, since we just engaged another minion here with the Frost Giant, we can draw 2 more cards. And we're looking for the Lightning Strike. Do we have one in hand? I'm not sure. Hopefully we have one in hand. Alright, we'll shuffle up, and this Frost Giant also has toughness. But the Frost Giants don't go back into the shuffle, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would love to have them in this encounter deck here for us to mill and get them out and stuff. Maybe for the next deck pass, right? That's probably not a good thing to have to cycle through again. Okay, that resolves infiltration. Please tell me we have a Lightning Strike. Oh, no Lightning Strike in hand. Okay, we already have a deed, so no point in defending in 9 rounds. We could one way or another. How many Lightning Strikes do I have? Is there any in here? There's 1, 2. Oh man, how many Lightning Strikes does Thor have? I don't know. Do we have 3, guys? I don't know. Do I want to one way or another right now? No, I don't have Mjolnir, so it's not gonna bypass tough anyway. So there's not that much of a point. How do we defeat these Frost Giants? Do we flip? I think we flip down here. Get some healing off. Vivian can blank a side scheme. We can take care of the helmet. Okay, let's. Okay, so we're just gonna swing for 2 on Thanos first here. That'll knock out his tough. Frost Giants don't have guards, so we can ignore them. Hero, we'll take a retaliate from Thanos because he does a retaliate 1, so we drop down to 11. This is after a hero makes a base attack against Thanos, we can spend a mental and a physical. So let's do physical, and I think we toss one or another. Or infiltration here because we already played this turn. So a mental and a physical here, and then actually, do I want to infiltrate again here? It's too greedy. No, we just toss it. So we toss that, and then we can discard the helmet, so Thanos loses the retaliate, but we have to take it there. And then are we decking out 5 cards? Yeah, we're decking out no matter what happens here. So I think I play Vivian. We can't hammer throw. We don't have Mjolnir. I keep messing that up. So we could just, what do we do with Thor? We could limitless stamina. We play Vivian, hold on to his double, and then we don't need a resource generators, unfortunately. I think that's fine. Let's use 2 resources here. We can play Vivian. Whenever she enters play, we can blank a text box of a non-permanent side scheme or something. So let's blank the family field so there's no acceleration right now. So that would be good for Vivian to do. Vivian can swing for 1, knock off a tough from a Frost Giant. She'll take a consequence damage. Then we'll use a resource here. Let's play the Limitless Stamina. So play only if your knight has at least 40% hit points, which Thor does have. We can write up here. Let's write it back up. And then that's going to get discarded. And then let's think here. Do I take out a Frost Giant? I probably want all the allies to go because I can get them back. Yeah. So Thor will swing for 2. Gamble will swing for 3. That's going to be 5 damage taking out this Frost Giant right here. And then Gamble will take constant damage and get discarded. So we discard the... We're losing all the minions, guys. Blindfold will Thor for 2 from Family Feud. She'll take a consequent damage and get defeated here as well. Okay, I don't think the man will pop even with the double counter cards because it's under surveillance. So yeah, we're just gonna flip down here to Alter Ego, and then we're gonna I could Mjolnir and play it. Do I want to do that? Mjolnir's not in the deck, right? If it's in the deck, I definitely don't. Yeah, why don't we just grab Mjolnir? We're gonna use Worthy. Actually, search your deck and discard off for Mjolnir. Add to your hand, and then we can play it here by exhausting the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card for 1. Let's get Mjolnir back down. Okay, so now we have Mjolnir in play. And that's going to turn. Let's right back up. We'll keep Vivian up here. drawing back up to 5 or 6 with the Asgard, and yeah, we deck out now. So, ooh, we got Nick Fury and a Godlike Stamina for that stun from the Power Stone. All right, we get dealt a face on counter card. This is a really good hand because we've got our economy stuff set out. We have Nick. So this deck pass is going to be the Clinching deck pass, hopefully. Clinching's wild resource gives us so much flexibility, so I really want to try to get that out. Our deck is thinning. We need to actually start doing damage, guys, because this is not good if Thanos keeps accelerating right now. All right, so that's going to end our turn. It's over to Thanos here. He is going to add 2 to the main with acceleration here, because Vivian blanked acceleration from with field. So just 2 are going to remain here. Goes up to 3. He's going to scheme because we're an Ardigo with a base of 1, 2, 3. Boost card is 1, so he schemes for 4. Frost Giant scheme for 1, so the total of 5 threat gets added to the main here. And then after Thanos schemes, he Trader's Power Stone, which will stun us. No new base card. That should have happened before the Frost Giant schemes, but same result here. Okay. Then he's going to deal with an encounter card for total 2. We're looking for no advances here. First one is Master of Stones attached Thanos. Whenever he activates, put the top card of the stone deck into play. At the end of the activation, we discard Master Stones. That's fine. He has +1 scheme, +1 attack. Assault with an Arch-Ego is going to surge into I'm Inevitable. Give Thanos a face down boost card. Okay, that's fine. Okay, back over to our turn here. Okay, we're going to have a big turn. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Oh man, we have too many Godlike Staminas here. We have the limitless stamina, so why don't we play Nick first? Do I defend her? I could defend her if I'm feeling greedy enough. Do I want to recover here? I think we can. Yeah, let's be greedy. We're going to exhaust Hugh by 4. Brings from 11 back up to 15. And our full life is 14 plus 5. So we have 19 life here. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and play a Godlike Stamina. So we can discard a stats card, the stun, and we Hugh 2. So it brings us from 15 to 17. Okay, so now we are good to go. Don't have to take. Okay, then we are going to play Nick Fury, exhaust Helicarrier, so it's only 3 costs. And then we'll use 1, 2, 3 resources here, so we can play good old Nick. Whenever Nick enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I think I do the raft here. No more draw power though. I really wanted to get our stuff set up. Let's flip up here to hero form. And then we're going to get down the raft here. We got superpower train again. I don't want this one. Let's use 2 resources here, and we'll play the raft. It's a 2-cost support. After a minion leaves play, we tuck it under here from the encounter discard out and remove threat from a scheme equal to the tuck minion's printed scheme. If there are at least 4 minions here, we deal 1 random minion here to any player as a face down encounter card. So now Thor has gotten down the raft, and hopefully we can do some shenanigans. Okay, so I want to defeat this minion. I want to Thor it as well, though. So I think we're going to defend her 9 realms. Yeah, we're going to get another minion here. Could be scary. But we can have a D. Yeah, let's play Defender 9 realms. So here action Thor, we discard from the counter until you get a minion, put it into play, engage with you, and remove 3 there from scheme. Hoping we don't get Super Giant. We're going to mill here until we get a minion. Oh man, I should have saved that 1 card. Because if we get Super Giant, the card discards the status. So if I get stunned here from Super Giant, it's going to feel real bad. Please don't be super. Oh, no, it's Super Giant. Okay. Super Giant has Quick Strike. After she attacks and damages the character is stunned. So when she enters play here, she's going to immediately attack us with the Quick Strike. What do I do, guys? Oh, man, if I get stunned. We could just block with Nick, and Nick can block again. Yeah, we're going to exhaust Nick Fury, defend for 2, and then he will get stunned because he took damage from the attack. Quick Giant stuns whatever character she damages. That's fine. We can just kill her here. And then we can remove 3 from a scheme now after we get that minion. Let's take 3 off the main. And then we can also have at D draw 2 cards because we engage in minions. So let's draw 2 here with Thor's Hero ability. Oh man. Okay. We can hammer throw. I don't know if we can build support though. Let's exhaust the God of Thunders for 2 resources. This would be a 3rd. So we can play hammer throw. Hero action, exhaust Mjolnir, and then return it back to your hand and deal 8 damage to enemy. The attack is overkill. So 8 on Super Giant defeats her. 3 will overkill the Thanos, brings it from 23 down to 20. Our first damage to him this game. Okay, so we threw Mjolnir, hit Super Giant, hit Thanos, return it back to our hand. And after Super Giant is defeated with the raft here, when a minion leaves play, we can tuck it under here from the encounter discard pile and remove threat from any scheme equal to tuck minion's printed scheme. So we're going to tuck Super Giant here, and then take 2 threat off of Family Feud here, this side scheme, which would defeat it. Because Super Giant had 2 scheme, so that was actually not too bad. Unfortunately, Frost Giant's gonna hit us here for 3, but that's fine. And then what do we do here? And then do we have to exhaust this? Tuck. No, this doesn't even exhaust. We don't need a token on this. We just have the raft in play here. And then what do I do with this? I want to use Lightning Strike to just ignore the tough there. So I think I play Mjolnir, and we're gonna hold on to the build support actually. You resource here, we're gonna play Mjolnir back down, so now we got our hammer back. Alright, and that's gonna turn us ready. Nick back up, who soaked attack for us from the minion and is stunned. But he's gonna soak another attack for us. Alright, and we're dropping up to 5 thanks to Asgard. Okay, there's the lightning strike, so hopefully we can do something. And we can infiltrate build support to get the Quincarrier out if I want to. Yeah, we can see what we want to do with defender as well. It is Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 2 to the middle with acceleration. Goes up to 7. He's gonna attack us. He has this boost. He gets another boost here. Oh, and Master Stones. Whenever he activates, as intro it happens before, we put the top card of the stone deck into play. Oh, he's gonna heal. Okay, he's gonna attack. We're gonna block with Nick. He has a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discard an ally or support you control. Dang it. Let's discard Vivian as our ally. That's a boost effect I didn't want. Okay, and then Nick will soak that damage. He gets defeated. And then the Master Stones will get discarded after the activation. And after Thanos activates, Infinity Gauntlet will trigger. So Soul Stone, he gets a face-down boost card again. And he's going to heal 3, brings him from 23 back up to his full life. 20 up to 23, I mean. And then we discard that. Okay, Frost Giant's going to hit us for 3 witches. Or Vivian's discarded with the boost effect, I forgot. Frost Giant's going to hit us for 3 weeks. Take it here. We drop from 17 down to 14. So just our regular full life. And then we get a face-down counter card, which is Loki. Oh, we're going to engage a minion, so that's fine. So how about we can draw 2 cards, now we're engaged with Loki. Okay, so drawing 2. Okay, I don't mind Loki there as much. So what do we do here? I want to lightning strike. Let's mansion, draw a card, but we have no energies. Man, earlier we had no mentals. Now I got all the mental resources. Yeah, we literally have, we need 1 more energy after we play the Quincarrier because we have 2 here. So I'm going to infiltrate here. Let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1, so we can play an infiltration. Choose number 1 to 5. We're gonna pick 5. Discard that many cards from the encounter deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No minion was discarded, but we can remove 5 there from the scheme. So that is still crazy, even if we don't get a minion. 5 off the main here. Thor is the Thor machine, guys. Okay, I can do that again on the build support here. But I have a double, so I feel like I just hard play the Quincarrier here. And then I still want to, man, we're short. How do I defender on the build support? We need to get another minion to draw more cards and hopefully get an energy, so I can defeat these minions here in one go. I mean, how do we do that? I think we defender the build support. Are there any more minions, first of all, in the encounter deck? So let's see here. We have Corvus Glaive. No, Ebony Maw is still in there. Yeah, never mind. We're good to go. Yeah, Ebony Maw is there, and we can kill him. Okay, let's just do it. We're gonna mill the encounter deck again here. Let's use the Quincarrier as a resource, so we can play build support. Player side scheme, cost 1, which we just paid for with the Quincarrier, and it comes in with 3 per player threat. Okay, we're not gonna infiltrate here because I want to guarantee that minion, because we have not had at these during the player phase. So let's play a defender 9 rounds. We discard until we get a minion, put it in play, and then we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. So let's mill here until we get a minion. It's at the bottom. Whoops. Oh man. Okay. Oh, we got Proximity Midnight, so we did not get Ebony Maw. Is he at the bottom? I guess he's that last card, or he's a boost here. Okay, so we got Proximity Midnight, and then we can take 3 off of scheme, which will clear off the build support. When build support is defeated, search your deck and discard off for support with a cost 3 or less. The Quincarrier put into play. So we can cheat this into play here. It would be right up. We can exhaust the Quincarrier to generate a wild resource. Okay, then we can have at the after you engage a minion, this will get removed from the game. We can draw 2 cards after engaging Proximity Midnight once during the player phase. Come on, no energies. Oh man, what the heck is going on, guys? No energies. I don't like this at all. This is really scary now. Man, We just need one energy resource, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I can't return Mjolnir to my hand or anything. So we have to play X, and maybe X can just stun a minion for us. And we block Thanos' hit. And then we're going to still... Do I even Lightning Strike here, guys? Is it worth it? Man, there's just so many minions right now. I think we have to Lightning Strike and we kill Proxima Midnight. But then we can raft, but then that doesn't really do anything. I want to kill them all in one go. Okay, we hold on to Lightning Strike here. It's just not good right now. We hold on to the double. We're going to use 3 resources right here so we can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to stun a... I still want to hold on to this. Sorry, let's hold on to Infiltration. We're going to use the Quinn Care and the 2 resources to play X. We're going to display, choose one. We're going to pick the one to stun a minion. Let's stun Proxima Midnight. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of minion damage though. X will Thor for 3, clear off the main. He'll take a consequence of damage. Thor is going to swing for 3 with Mjolnir. We're going to hit Proxima Midnight here. And then, do I discard Infiltration? I think I do. Yeah, let's discard Infiltration. It doesn't matter. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Oh, man. Oh, boy. We're about to go crazy, but we couldn't get the energy here. We got another Lightning Strike. Okay, Sif is a wild. Stop here energy. Man, okay. All right, it is Thanos' turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He's going to attack us here. He has his boost here. X will defend. He gets another boost. When he gets other boost, he decks out. So we get another permanent celebration to the main scheme. Thor is accelerating here. Not good. And then we got that. We're going to reshuffle the encounter discard power back into the encounter deck. Okay, well, when we kill these minions, we're going to trigger the raft, right? And then we can get an influx of minions every single turn and have at the every single turn each time we kill a new minion with the raft. Who do we want? Probably like a Frost Shine, I guess. All right, shuffle up. Man, we're already through 2 deck. Whoops, we're already through 2 deck passes, and Thanos is at full life. This is not good. He is accelerating here. Okay, so X is blocking the attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get enemy additional boost card. Discard top card of the stone deck. Apply boost icons. 6, 7. So a bunch of damage on Professor X. Defeats him. Okay. Then the minions will all attack us. Loki hits for 2. Frost hits for 3. It's going to be 5. Brings Thor from 14 down to 9. Proxima Midnight's going to attack, but she's stunned, fortunately. So we got that. Then we get dealt a face down encounter card, which is Demon Syndrome inside 1. So we place it on the main, and then give Thanos a tough stats card, which we can. So we don't have to put that on the main. Okay, and then it's back over to our turn here. Okay, we can finally do this. Let's mansion and draw a card. And we got Gambit here. Do I go for Sif or Gambit? I have to use one of them for our big lightning strike. Let's see. Can I afford the other one? Let me think. Okay, if I helicarrier into lightning strike, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to do Gambit because I can't afford Sif. Yeah, so we play Gambit and Grant Ward, and then we use Sif here. Okay, let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next Helicarrier 1 to play a Lightning Strike. Hero action, spend X energy resources. Exhaust the Quinn Carrier, declare the wall to be energy. This would be 2 more energies, and declare the wall from Sif to be energy. So we're spending 4 energy resources here. Do 4 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with you. The attack ignores tough stats cards if we have the arrow here, which we do have with Mjolnir. So we're going to ignore the tough from Thanos. 4 damage, bringing them from 23 down to 19. Our first damage again, because he healed it up earlier. 4 damage to Frost Shine defeats him. We're going to put him underneath the raft and take a threat off the main scene because his scheme is 1. Okay. Then 4 damage to Proxima Midnight defeats her. Tuck her underneath the raft. Remove 1 threat from the scheme with the raft's ability. Drop it down to 1. So we have 4 minions here. 4 damage to Loki would defeat him. When he would be defeated with his card, the top card in the counter deck instead. And if it's a treachery, we heal our damage. It's not a treachery, it's a minion. So he is defeated as well. We're going to tuck him underneath the raft as well. And then we remove 2 threat with Loki's 2 scheme. All right, so that clears off the main entirely. Yeah, that was crazy in combo with that, with the raft there. Okay, so we did that. Then we're going to play Gambit and Grant Ward, and we'll just flip down, I think. Yeah, let's flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust heal by 4, brings us from 9 back up to 13. But be careful because Thanos can really do a lot of damage at once. And then we're going to play Grant Ward here for free, 0 cost ally. He is going to exhaust. Actually, let's see what the boost is because Gambit only has 1 attack. Then we have Gambit take off the tough. 3 reasons here to play Gambit. We're going to display the top 3 cards in the counter deck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Thanos was scheme. We grab. Oh man. I think we're fine with him scheming, right? Because he'll get a boost of 0 here. He'll activate again, which is not too bad. If I get this, he schemes for 1, and the assault will surge. Don't know what else surge. I think we just take the scheme actually. So we're gonna tuck this underneath Gambit, so he has 1 thwart, 1 attack this time. Not as strong as last time. Put this back in the same order. Okay. Gambit is going to swing for 1 on Thanos. Not God that tough. He'll take a consequential damage. Grant Ward will swing for 2 on Thanos. Swings from 19 down to 17. Grant Ward takes a consequential damage. Okay, that's gonna turn. Let's right back up. Okay, we're gonna drop it up to 6 here. Our alter ego hand size. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, please don't deck out. Oh no, we decked out. Hold up. What does Gambit do again? We get the assaults and counter card, and then the other card would be a boost. Oh, that's fine. It was just surge. Okay, I forgot that we decked out. So we deck out. The assault is an encounter card, and we're shuffling the discard power back in the deck. Okay, I'm still hoping that he doesn't get. Oh man. Okay. He's gonna. Yeah, we basically don't know what any encounter cards are. I should have just left the Master of Stones. I did not plan for this, and our deck is super thin now with all its upgrades in play. The good thing is with the raft, I can have at the each time I kill a minion, so that would be pretty good. But we really gotta start to put on damage here. Okay, we're all shuffled up. Hand size of 6 because of Asgard. I don't like Gambit and Grant Ward not going back to the shuffle, but again, I think that's fine. There's a turn. He's gonna add 3 to the man with a double acceleration now. He's going to scheme because we're an alter ego with a base of 3. Boost card is 1, so he schemes for 4. Man goes from 3 up to 7. Then he's going to flip the top card of the stone deck, which is the Mind Stone. He decks out the stone deck, so he gets dealt a face down boost card. And then we shuffle up the Infinity Stones and recreate the stone deck right here. I don't think I need a heal in here because if we draw the Godlike Stamens, we just play them throughout this deck pass to get me back to a near full life. So new stone deck. Okay, boost. Okay, then we get dealt 1 in phase 9 counter card during the counter phase for 2. First one is an assault. In alter ego, it's just gonna surge into. Oh no, he's gonna. Okay, he's gonna scheme here with a base of 3. Gets this boost and this boost. So his card an ally or support control. Not an upgrade, so we can't lose Mjolnir. Wait, this should be here. Ah man, we discard Gambit, I guess. He's not doing too much. So we discard Gambit, and then what's going to happen here? So he's scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go up to 12 out of 16. Then he triggers a Mind Stone. We get confused. It gets discarded. Trickster. Discard top card. Place 1 third on the main scheme. Discard top 3 cards of your deck. Place 1 third on the main scheme for each different card type discard this way. We have 2 events and 1 ally, so we place 2 third on the main. So it goes up to 14 out of 16 thanks to under surveillance. So we just lived there. Oof, that was so close. Oh man, okay. I was having bad vibes that he was going to scheme again, but I guess we lived there. Okay, so back over to our turn. We want some infiltration here to remove that. All right, okay, so back over to our turn. What do we do here? We have Blindfold. Let's exhaust Benjamin and draw a card. I played Blindfold last because we want to one way or another here, I think. And we want to draw more cards. Nothing else to do in alter ego. Yeah, let's flip up. I really don't want to use my basic activation to get rid of the confused, but we'll see if we can draw into our thing. So one way or another, we're gonna play it, search and counter for its side scheme, reveal it, and then draw 3. So actually we don't want, which one do we want this time? We don't want that one. Oh man, that one's got, wait, are there no more only tributes and family feud? Oh, Titan's Throne. Okay, yeah, we got Titan's Throne. The other one that I want, I think, is already in the discard pile. So Titan's Throne, there is no stone for us to discard, but we just get in play. Actually, we don't have to defeat it. We just leave it there until there is a nasty stone we want to get rid of. Okay, so we reveal a side scheme with effect of the one way or another. So we reveal the Titan's Throne, comes in with 2 threat, and we can resolve the one way or another and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, infiltration. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got the infiltration here. Let's exhaust the. Oh, we're confused and we don't have the thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to exhaust the THOR for 1, which will remove the confused. Then we're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next level 1 to play Infiltration. We're going to discard 5 cards from the counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No minions, but we take 5 threat off the main scheme. So yeah, Thor's Machine, guys. Alright, that feels really good to be able to remove 5 threat in one go, guys. That is insane. Do I specialize training here and just clear it off? Yeah, I think we just go for the combo that I was originally playing with this deck. Let's exhaust the God Thunder, generate energy resource, so we can play specialized training. Player's side comes in with 5 per player threat. If we clear it off, we can get a specialization upgrade put into play. We're going to exhaust the other God Thunder to play Infiltration. Discard 5 cards in the counter deck again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of want a minion so that we could have at D. But yeah, 5 cards here, no minions. We don't put any minion in play. Remove 5 from the scheme. Clears off the specialized training. When this scheme is defeated, it goes in Invader's play, and we get a specialization upgrade put into play. I think we're going to go for the kill. So let's get the combat specialist here. Your hero gets +1 attack. It's a 2-cost upgrade. It comes straight into play, and after your hero makes a basic attack, we can exhaust this card to draw a card. So now with Mjolnir and this, we have 4 attack on Thor. That resolves this Infiltration here. Okay. Then Blindfold, and then double Limitless Stamina, I think is what we go for here in Combat Specialist. Okay, let's do this first. We're going to exhaust the Clinching to generate a water resource to play Limitless Stamina. We can ready up as a hero action. Then we're going to swing for 4 on Thanos, brings from 17 down to 13. Then after we make a basic attack, we can exhaust the Combat Specialist and draw a card. Lightning Strike. Do I save onto that for a minion? I don't think we do. We could. I think Blindfold is really good here because I'm really worried about what's going to happen. For sure, I got to get more damage off of Limitless Stamina though, right? We Blindfold Grant Ward Thor from this. And then we Limitless Stamina. Let's Blindfold first. We'll use 3 resources here, so we can play Blindfold. Which I just play. Look at the top 5 cards on the counter deck. Discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. Oh, no minions still. Man, I think we tucked all of them underneath the racks, Infiltration, the raft. So Infiltration is doing nothing. So Thanos is going to hit us here. We'll take this as the encounter card. So we'll give him the damage on this attack defeats an ally put top card or something to play. We could just take 4 damage from him because I feel like we actually might need a little bit of Thorin right now that we use our things. So we'll just take the damage. We'll discard Gang Up. This would be the 3 booster next turn for next turn's attack, and then we get our obligation. Okay, let's discard Gang Up, put us back in this order. Either remember, we're going to get the obligation, and it's going to be a high booster, so we stay up in hero form. Okay, so Blindfold did that. Then we're going to use this as a resource to play Limitless Stamina, ready up Thor again. Swing for 4 on Thanos, brings it from 13 down to 9. Okay, we are making our push, guys. Then Grant and Blindfold will both Thor for 1, 2, 3, 4 from the main. Drop this down to 5. They'll both take a consequential damage. And then we're going to end our turn. Let's right back up. All right, here we go. Back to Thanos. We're going to drop back up to 5 because of Asgard. Hold on to the double. Oh, we got Infiltration. Okay. I don't know if I play it, though. The hammer throw is going to be nice. Okay, it's Thanos' turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3 to the main. It goes up to 8. We gotta move on for sure. But we just allowed damage last turn. He's going to attack us here. We're going to take the hit to the face. He's in with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4. If it defeats an ally, it does something. It doesn't, but it has Amplify. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Brings us from 13 down to 8. Okay, then we put the top card Stone deck into play with Infinity Gauntlet. So let's get rid of the Time Stone with the Titan's Throne. And then in counter card is Demon Syndrome inside 1. And then give Thanos a tough sass card. If we cannot, we do that, but we can't. Okay, and it's back over to our turn. Do I infiltrate here? And have at the thing is we know what's coming because of Blindfold, but I'm feeling like an infiltration here would be pretty nice to help us clear off more threat. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card at once. We play Infiltration. We're gonna discard 5 cards and throw from the main. Any more minions, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we finally got a minion here. So one of the minions that was discarded was a Frost Giant, so we put into play Engage with us, and we discard these 4. So it's going to be a total of 5 threat clearing off the main. Man, we accelerated his deck here really quick, guys. But we're getting some good Thording, I guess. Thor is a volatile Thor machine. Frost Giant is toughness. We remove the threat. How about we draw 2 cards after engaging the Frost Giant? Okay, I like the Gauntlet Stamina here. Okay, let's do Blindfold's gonna Thor for 2. Clear off the. Wait. Do I want Grant to go away here? I don't have the Lightning Strike though. I want to. Oh, Thor can kill the Frost Giant in one go. We lose both allies if I do that. So maybe this is a flip down turn. Are we decking out? I don't think we are. Yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can draw the mansion. Let's exhaust the mansion. If we hold on to a card, we won't deck out. We drew into Nick. So now I feel like we just stay in hero form because Nick can block. Yeah, we're going to deck out here. 4 resources, so we can play Nick here. We're just going to accelerate everything. When Nick enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then, let's see what we got to do here. We're going to have Blindfold Thor for 2 from the Titan Storm. Clear that off. When this is defeated, we discard an Infinity Stone in play. Let's get rid of the Time Stone. I don't like that one. Blindfold will take consequential damage. He gets his card. It goes back into our shuffle, which is great. And then I think I get Grant Ward back there as well. He's going to... Actually, wait. We can knock off Tubbs here. What do we do? Let's do... Nick Fury is going to... Whoops. Nick Fury is going to swing for 2. Knock off the Tough from the Frost Giant. He'll take a consequential damage. Thor is going to swing for 4 with Mjolnir and Combat Specialist. Defeat the Frost Giant. Okay. Do we trigger the raft? No, we don't trigger the raft here because we already have it this turn, I think, with infiltration. Yeah, so I'm not going to trigger the raft here. It's a response, not a force response, so we don't have to do it when a minion leaves play. All right, which would be nice to get the Frost Giant in there, but that's okay. Okay, so we did that, and then we can exhaust Combat Specialist to draw a card after we make a base attack. Man, this is going crazy with our economy right now. So I have to Hammer Throw. I want a Godlike Samus to just heal back up. We have a Tough on him. Grant Ward is going to... Dang, no allies. Do we have limited stamina? We don't. Grant Ward's going to swing for 2 on Thanos. We have to get rid of that Tough. He'll take constant damage. He'll get defeated. I'm a little bit worried about the threat, but whatever. We're just going to go for it here. Let's use... Ooh, actually, should we set up for Lightning Strike? Okay, let's use... We're going to play this. We need 1, 2, 3 resources here, so we can play our Hammer Throw. So here, action exhaust Mjolnir, return to your hand. We're going to throw it on Thanos. It's going to do 8 damage. That'll bring from 9 down to 1. Okay, then if I Lightning Strike him here, I can't get what I want. Let's exhaust the God Thunder, generate a resource to play Mjolnir back down. Let's get everything back to the shuffle, I think. I think we do flip him here, though. Yeah, let's use it as a resource to play Lightning Strike. So spend X energy resource. We're going to spend 1 here with the God of Thunder. And then we can do X damage to the villain each man engaged with you. So it's going to be 1 damage on Thanos, and that will bring him down 0. That will flip him over to his 3rd and final stage, finally. He has Stalwart, he has Toughness, and he has 28 life. So we just got to make 1 more big push here. We have all the attack events in our discard pile. And then when review searching, countdown discard pile for Thanos' armor and reveal it. I think we milled it with the infiltration. Yeah, his armor comes in here, so each time he would take any amount of damage, not even from an attack, from anything, reduce it by 1. Okay. Yeah, he's decking out super quick. Okay, then we're going to just, I think we just double Godlights. Check this. We'll be getting stunned soon. We're going to draw it back because we're going to cycle through a deck. So I think we just double Godlight Stamina here, so we're going to heal 4 damage. Brings us from 8 up to 12. Okay. That's going to turn. We're going to write it back up. We have Nick to block. We're going to get 2 encounter cards with total life. So we draw back up. We deck out. Get dealt a face down encounter card. And we shuffle the discard pile here back into the deck. Alright guys, we are decking out really quickly because we have all upgrades in play. And Thanos is decking out even more quickly. Yikes. Okay, we really got to get a move on here. So hopefully we can get into our Hammer Throws and some economy stuff. Okay. So we're gonna draw back up to 5 here with X and Sif. Okay. Ooh, got like stamina. Probably don't want it right now though. Thanos' a turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3 to the main. It goes from 4 up to 7. He attacks. Nick blocks. And with a base of 5, gets a boost of 1. So 6 damage. Takes out Nick Fury. He goes under this card. All right. Then Thanos flip a stone after he activates. Ooh, Space Stone. We haven't seen that one ever. Then we get Delphis on counter card, and he's gonna deck out. So we get a second permanent acceleration, or a third one, I mean, to the main scheme. So yeah, that really accelerated quickly. We have infiltrations here, though. I feel there's like no more minions in that encounter deck because of well, there's some frost giants in there, but we grabbed a lot of minions underneath the raft here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I mess up the raft's ability? Hold up, guys. I think because I'm reading it here. It says if there are at least 4 minions. Response after minion leaves play. If there are at least 4 minions here, tuck it from the counter. If there are at least 4 minions here, do 1 minion here to any player's face on cap. Oh snap! The cap here is 3, because each time there are 4, we have to do 1. So okay, what we're gonna do is, oh man, I messed that up, guys. What was the last minion that we defeated? I think it was like Loki. Okay, so oh man, I don't know how to fix this, guys. Sorry about that. So whenever we defeat Loki, we're actually not gonna put him in the raft. So we're gonna put 2 more threat on the main scheme. Let's say that we never throw that out, because when we put Loki here, we have to throw that out, right? And we have to deal us a card. So now, when he's in the discard pile, we're going to shuffle him back in with our shuffle here. Oh man, my bad, guys. That is not good. Okay, hopefully that fixes that. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's only 3 cards underneath the raft, I think, because if there's ever at least 4, then we have to do that effect. All right. I think we did that. We fixed that okay-ish. Okay, we did the activation. Now we're doing counter cards. So first one is Tribute. With the Crisis, 2 threat. Whenever we defeat this, we get a face-on counter card. So not exactly my favorite card to see right now, because I'm not close enough to pushing him with the attack events. But Exhaustion, we get Exhausted, no Surge. That is not great either. Master of Stones, attach Thanos. When he activates, put the top card stone deck into play. Let's interrupt. Okay, well, we're going to Space Stone him. So we stay in hero form for sure, even though I do want to flip down. I think one way or another. Let's Mansion first. Yeah, we're gonna one way or another here, right? Oh, we can discard the Space Stone. If I get the Time Stone back out, do I want to? I kind of do, because it's gonna accelerate again if the minions aren't on top. Yeah, we're gonna play one way or another. Searching counter deck for a side scheme, reveal it. We're gonna grab the exact same one as we always do. Where is he? Good. Oh, how many minions are in here? Let's just take a look, guys. Black Dwarf is 1. Ebony Maw is 2. Loki's 3. Corvus Glaive is 4. We have a decent amount, 4 minions. And Frost Giant, so 5. So we infiltrated there, we would have gotten a Frost Giant. All right, well, let's get the Time Stone, put that into play with the one way or another. One way or another, putting in work here with the Time Stone coming in over and over again, and helping us get rid of the stone. Okay, so we put that into play, and then we shuffle up the encounter deck here. I don't even know if 1 minion or not right now. So we did that, and then we can now resolve the one way or another and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Blindfold is she good or not good here? Because we can infiltrate. Okay, let's play Lady Sif. We'll throw out the tribute, and then we'll infiltrate. So we're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next color we play by 1. And we'll use 3 resources here. So I can play Lady Sif for 4. When she enters play, ready up Thor. So let's ready Thor up here. Lady Sif will Thor for 2, clear off. Oh, wait. The encounter card. I think I'd blindfold here. We play 3 for a blindfold. Yeah, I need to know what that encounter card is, actually. Yeah, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, play blindfold. When she enters play with the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. 1, or top 5, I mean. Ah, that would have been nice to infiltrate. We can still do it, though. So we can discard 1, and then, oh, this is fine. Talk about someone they're going to play. So we keep this in this order, and we have this card 1 now. So it doesn't matter. Let's just get rid of this one. So blindfold did her thing. Now she's gonna Thor for 2 from tribute. Clear that off. We get a face on counter card whenever that's defeated. And then we defeat the side scheme here. Let's move this over. Our blindfold will take a consequential damage. And then we're gonna have another X is gonna be our other thwarter. Let's infiltrate here, I think, right? Let's use an infiltrate to play an infiltrate. So here, action thwart this card, a number of cards from your counter deck up to 5. Let's do 5. So blindfold already knows some of them. Is there? Oh, there is a minion now. Oh man. Okay. So we discard 5 cards. We have to put a minion into play, engage with us, and we can remove 5 from the scheme because we did 5 cards. So let's take 5 off the main. No more crisis. So we can do that. He has retaliate and toughness, but we can have at the end draw 2 cards because we engage a minion. Okay, lightning strike here, but I don't think I have the energies right now because I used all my resources here. So let's think here. I need to attack and I want to play Gambit. Let's just go for Gambit, I think. Do I attack to get rid of Tough? I could take out Corvus Glaive right now. Do I do that? If I get rid, no, I get rid of him next turn because I can raft him back. Yeah. Let's have Lady Sif swing for 2. Oh, wait. There's a Space Stone in play. We're just going to play Gambit. We use 3 resources right here, so we can play Gambit. Whenever Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Tuck 1 underneath them. Let's get the master plan. And then this would be the boost if it defeats an ally. And this will give Thanos a face-down boost. So the encounter cards are fine here. We take Thanos' hit, I think. Okay, so we got that all lined up. Then we're going to have Gambit, Thor for 2 from the Titan's Throne. Clears that off. When it's defeated, when discard a stone in play, that would be the Space Stone here. Okay. Then I want to have Sif swing for 2 on Thanos. He reduces it by 1 with his armor. Takes 1 damage, knocks out the Tough. Sif will take a consequential damage. Thor will swing for 4. It's only going to do 3, though, on Thanos. Brings from 28 down to 25. I want to put some damage on him. Then after we attack, when he exhausts Common Specialist, draw a card. We hold on to this to ignore the Tough and kill Corvus Glaive. I've got a game, we'll take on 2 damage. Alright, that's going to turn. I think we're ready up here. Hero form, guys, or alter ego? Yeah, let's do hero form. We're ready back up. Definitely a weird game. Thor games are so fun because you don't know what's going to happen with this mechanic. Let's draw back up to 5 here. Okay, there's a limit stamina. There's a hammer throw. So we have a lot of damage right now. Okay, Thanos' turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 to the main. Goes from 4 up to 8. He is going to attack us here. Blindfold's going to block the hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Take the hit to the face, right? Or Master Stones will trigger first. So we put the top card of the stone deck into play before the activation. We don't have our thing. Dang it. If we get another stone if he defeats us. If he defeats an ally. Do I want another stone to play here? I don't. If I take the hit, it's going to hurt. Yeah, we block with blindfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it defeats an ally, we put the top card stone deck into play. So it will defeat an ally with the boost effect. So he gets this. And then blindfold is defeated. Okay. Now Thanos will trigger all the stones that are in play. So Power Stone says you are stunned. And then Soul Stone gives Thanos a boost. Oh crap, it's going to be that 1 card now. That's not good. Now we don't know the encounter card. And then we heal 3. So it goes back up to full life, unfortunately. Okay, Corvus Glaive hits us for 2. We take it, drop from 12 down to 10. And then we get dealt 1 encounter card for a total of 2. Oh man. First one is Mad Time. Put the top card of the stone deck into play. The Reality Stone. And then he's going to deck out the stone deck. So if I can put this on here. Okay, so when decks out, his force response gives him another face down boost. And then we shuffle up the stones here and recreate the stone deck. Oh guys, this is getting real scary. He's at full life on the second stage. We gotta get rid of the armor to do full damage. I want to lightning strike Corvus Glaive here. Okay, so this is stone deck. These are Thanos' boost cards. Let's put them here. Okay. Last encounter card. I'm inevitable. Oh, nice. That's fine. Give Thanos a face down boost card. He has 3 face down boost cards here. So the next hit's going to hurt, but we can block with an ally, I guess. All right. Let's see the acceleration. It's going to go 8. So we're fine there because it's under surveillance. Let's draw one with the mansion. Oh, hoping for godlike stamina. So lightning strike is non-attack, so we can play it even though we're stunned. Let me go ahead and play that first and defeat Corvus Glaive. So let's exhaust Helicarriers to reduce the cost and calculate at once. We can play lightning strike, spend X energy resources. We're gonna do Quinn Carriers 1, 2 God Thunders, and also a hammer throw. So 4 energy resources. We do 4 damage to Thanos. Oh, sorry, this should have been discarded. But it actually do 3, I mean, because of his armor. So he reduced it by 1, so it's going to do 3, brings it down to 25. And a 4 to Corvus Glaive, ignoring the tufts because we have the aerial trait. So we kill Corvus Glaive here. Okay, we are going to tuck him underneath the raft. So when minion leaves play from here, we put him in here from the encounter discard pile. Remove threat from scheme equal to a minion scheme. So 2 threat off the main. And if there are at least 4 minions here, we deal 1 random minion here to any player's face-down encounter card. So we're going to shuffle this up. And it will be a face-down encounter card. So we're going to have at D during the next encounter phase. So we stay in hero form, I guess. All right, a random one here. Let's get this one. An encounter card, and then 3 underneath the raft here. Okay, so we are still stunned, so I have to get rid of that. Let's do, we just attack, remove the stun. Then we need to spend an energy and a physical. I think I have to just go ahead and do that. And let's use a resource here to play limited stamina so we can ready Thor back up. We're going to swing for 4 and Thanos. It does 3 because of the armor. Brings from 25 down to 22. Then we're going to spend a energy and a physical resource right here to get rid of the armor. So now he'll take regular damage from each attack. Okay, the question is, does Gambit and Sif even attack, or do we have to thwart? I feel we got to thwart. And after Thor attacks, exhaust Con Specialist to draw a card. We're like so close to the push, but I don't think we have enough gas right now. So let's thwart for 4 with both the allies. Drops from 6 down to 2, and then they'll both take consequential damage. Oh man, we're so close, guys. I can't flip down because I want to have at D and be greedy and draw a card. So let's ready back up. And he's scheming for a lot if I flip down, right? We want to take this. We wanted the 3 boost to be an attack. Right, ready back up. Draw back up to 5. Hold on, Vivian. Grand War will help us. Oh man, not enough damage yet, but we can draw more, have a D. Do we have more limited stamina or hammer throws? 1, 2. We have 1 more limited stamina and 1 more hammer throw. We can draw into those. We got a shot, guys. We got a shot at this. Okay, Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 to the main. Goes from 2 up to 6. He is going to attack us. We are going to block with Gambit. He's hitting with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Discard top of the stone deck. Okay, he gets an additional boost with Ebony Maul, and he gets regular boost here. Okay, they're all zeros. And discard top of the stone deck and applied boost icon. So it's gonna be 1 boost icon and got rid of Soul Stone, which is good. So it'll be 1 from the Soul Stone, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Heavy swing from Thanos on Thor. But thankfully, Gambit jumped in the way for us, so he will take the hit and get defeated. Okay, after Thanos activates Trade the Ice Stone, discard an ally, upgrade, or support control. We're going to lose one of these cards here. Not the Mjolnir, because I'm going to get a minion here. Do I toss the raft? I think we toss the raft here, guys. Discard an ally, upgrade, support. Yeah, we're going to toss the raft. So it gets discarded, and all the minions here will get discarded. Yeah, so goodbye, minions are going back into the shuffle. Okay, then that resolves the item because I want to keep everything else here. We're ready for his final push. We have this encounter card. We get 1 more, so I have 2 encounter cards. First one is a minion Corvus Glaive with Retaliating Toughness. We can have a D, draw 2 cards after engaging minion. Hammer throw, Godlike Stamina. Okay. Okay. Last encounter card is Demon Syndrome inside 1, and give Thanos a tough stats card, which we can do. Okay, so it gets a tough back. 22 life. Don't think we have it here. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. If that tough definitely doesn't help. But we do have Grant Ward. Let's go ahead and play Grant Ward first. So he can quickly exhaust here and swing for 2 to knock off the tough off of Thanos, and then Grant will take a consequential damage. Okay, 22 damage. Hammer throw does 8. We can do another 8 with Thor. That's 16. 18. We're going to be short, and then we're going to deck out, and it's going to hurt. Oof. Oh, wait, we don't have limited stamina anyways, so it's not working out. Do I kill Corvus Glaive here? I kind of feel like I do. Let's see, she can blank out a non-elite minion, so she can't blank out the Retaliate Corvus Glaive because he is elite here. Do I knock out Corvus Glaive, guys? He would do 2 to us. I feel like that's inconsequential at this point. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for Thanos because he doesn't have guard. So ignore Corvus Glaive. Thor will swing 4 on Thanos with the +1 the Mjolnir, +1 Con Specialist, brings him from 22 down to 18. Then we're going to exhaust Con Specialist, draw a card. Limitless Stamina. Okay, so we get the ready there, and hopefully we can go for the final push next turn. We'll do 3 resources here. We're gonna play Hammer Throw. So we're gonna throw Mjolnir on Thanos, hit him. 8 damage, brings from 18 down to 10. Okay, so close, guys. Then, but he's gonna keep on getting tufts, which is really annoying. Then we're going to exhaust a God Thunder, play the Mjolnir back down. We're going to exhaust another God Thunder, play Limitless Stamina to ready Thor back up. Then we're going to use a double. Let's play Vivian here, just to have her in play, because our life is getting a little bit low for Thanos because he hits pretty hard. And we're going to play Godlike Stamina to heal 2. In discard stats card, we don't have anything to discard, but we can heal 2. Go up to 12. Let's swing for another 4 on Thanos, bringing it from 10 down to 6. So close, guys. Thor just missing a little bit more damage there. And then do we thwart the man with Sif? I think we do. Yeah, Sif is going to thwart for 2 from the main, drop down to 5. Should take constant damage and get back into our shuffle here. If we get her, we can ready Thor, so that'll be pretty powerful. And then let's have Vivian swing for 1 on Thanos. That'll bring from 6 down to 5. She'll take a consequence damage. All right, guys, we're down to 5 life, guys. Let's ready back up. Come on, Thor, you gotta pull this off. Let's draw back up to 5. We're gonna deck out, get the face down encounter card. Shuffle this crap out here back into the deck. And hope that we get a Hammer Throw or a Limitless Stamina or something. All right, so we're drawing 3 more cards back up to 5. Okay, we have infiltration to have at the, or yeah, so we'll see what happens. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 to the main. It goes up to 9 out of 16. He's gonna attack us. Vivian's gonna block him with a base of 5. Gets a boost card here of 3, so 8 damage, takes out Vivian. And then he's going to trigger the top card of stone, or flip it, which is the Mind Stone. That's fine. Corvus Glaive will hit us for 2. We'll take it, drop from 12 down to 10. Then we get down a counter card for a total of 2. First one is an advance. He's going to scheme with a base of 3. Gets a boost of 3, so he schemes for 6. So let me see. What is this? 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 out of 16. Okay. So we're fine. Mind Stone, you're confused. Okay. Last encounter card. Deviant Syndrome. Insight 1. We gotta do all this. Give damage to tough stats card if you can't place 2 on a main scheme. Okay, so he gets a tough. Insight 1 will pop the main here. Okay. Do I have the kill in hand? He has a tough. I don't have it ready, so I actually don't have the kill. Yeah, okay. So we have to do this. So main scheme flips on us now. This gets discarded. And then the acceleration stays. Each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck, and then we remove the top half of your deck round and down from the game. So we keep the useless cards in our hand here, and this is 12, we lose a game. So it shuffles back in, and then we'll just shuffle this real quick. And yikes. The tough, if we didn't get a tough stats card, we'd be better off. This is rough, guys. Okay, so let's do this. So actually we got how many cards left in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's snapping on us. 15, 20, 24. So top 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Please don't be attack events. Okay, 1 Limitless Stamina, 1 Hammer Throw, 1 Lightning Strike. Okay, all we need is an ally. If we get an ally, we win. All right, then it's backwards to a turn right after Thanos snaps. We're going to Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Come on. Okay, it's not it. That's not it, guys. I might even infiltrate or superpower training here just to get a minion and have at the. But we'll first do Grand Ward's going to swing for 2 on Thanos. Knockoff is tough. Grand Ward take a consequence damage. Thor's going to swing for 4. I should have just had Sith attack or a last turn instead of thwarting. Thor's going to swing for 4 on Thanos. Swings from 5 down to 1, guys. 1 health on Thanos. Blindfold has 0 attack, though. And then we can exhaust. So this should be right up. Exhaust this to draw a card after make base attack. Oof, non-attack. Okay. We're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost next level 1. So we can play a superpower training here. Then let's go ahead and play blindfold here. So look at the encounter deck. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Play blindfold. Look at the top 5 cards. See whether there's a minion. There is a black dwarf here. So we get black dwarf engaged with us. We can mill until we get him. With the Defender 9 Realms. Yeah. So we'll do. Okay. So we have this card 1. Let's discard the Blood to Spare, I think. Okay. Then we have blindfold here. She's gonna be right up. Okay, and 3 threat on the superpower training. Okay, then we're gonna play Defender 9 Realms. So we discard from the counter until we get a minion. So we're gonna mill until we get a black dwarf. He comes in and play engage with us. We can have at D and draw 2 cards now. Okay, there we go. And we can remove 3 that from the scheme. Clears off the superpower training. When it's defeated, it goes in victory display. We can get an upgrade. We're not gonna do that. It says each player may search. We're not gonna do that. My phone's running out of batteries, guys. Okay, so we got our good old limited stamina here. Let's use a resource so we can play limited stamina, so we can ready Thor back up here. Let's go ahead and play a godlike stamina as well to discard confused, and we'll heal 2 damage. Go from 10 up to 12, and we got another 0 cost ally here. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and have Thor swing for 4 on Thanos because both these minions do not have guards. We're hit Thanos directly, and that'll bring him from 1 down 0, guys. So we're able to barely pull that off. Yeah, I think this is not the deck to use against Thanos here because it's a minion deck with a raft, and Thanos does not have many minions in his encounter deck, but he does have some tough minions here. But we're able to play around them with Thor. Yeah, that was a long one, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you once again so much to Alexis for your custom gameplay requests. Yeah, I was really happy to play this deck here. I think I might have to try it out against a non-Thanos villain. Might be better, but I wanted to go for a thematic matchup here. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you guys all enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.